If you feel like your dreams and successes are just not happening fast enough, I hear you, I am with you, and this video is for you. And if you just want to watch a gal paint in nature, this video is also for you, and you're welcome to mute my rambling if it does not suit you. I promise I will not be offended. But for those of you who do need a good mindful reminder, let's talk about patience. Patience. It's the thing that all of us need and none of us want to practice. If you struggle with patience, you need to head outside, but not just like outside of your house. You need to go somewhere that's really relaxing, that's chill, where there are critters and trees and things like that. Outside where it feels a little easier to slow down, quiet your thoughts, and just be. When I'm in nature, presence feels so much easier to attain, and I really believe that presence is the key to patience. Feel free to prove me wrong, but that's my theory. It's what works for me. And the natural world really has a way of bringing me into the present moment. As I return time after time to this place of presence, I find so much goodness. In the present moment, everything just feels okay. It makes me realize how many problems I invent for myself in my own mind. All of this stress, worry, and anxiety, it simply does not exist in the here and now. In the here and now, everything just is. I used to believe that I was a patient person. But then my innermost dreams and desires woke up from their slumber, and impatience was born. Turns out it's a lot easier to be patient when you don't know what you want. But I know now, and there's no going back from that. And I'm really grateful for the fire of my passions that drive me into action. But the side effect has been a big whopping dose of impatience that often leads to frustration. Impatience questions why I put in so much effort for so little return. But the good news is that I found an antidote in the great outdoors. Bare feet on the earth, paintbrush in my hand, and focus on the beauty all around me, presence returns and the impatient thoughts fade away. I'm at home here. Everything that I'm striving for is here and now, and that feels really, really good. It's these moments of peace that remind me to enjoy the journey. All of my goals and aspirations are beautiful, and I'll never stop dreaming. But once I can finally say I accomplished those goals, it's the journey, the day-to-day actions and attitudes that will create the most impact on my overall well-being and sense of satisfaction. Nature teaches me presence, and that's super helpful, but it's the creative process that really drives home patience. If you really want to work on patience, go outside and paint leaves. Eventually, you'll reach the end goal of a completed painting, but first you'll have to patiently paint lots and lots of tiny leaves and all the tiny spaces in between the tiny leaves. Or you might find that it starts to rain and you'll have to patiently wait for it to stop. Or you might spend 4 hours painting, like me, only to come to the conclusion that the canvas board was too cheap and the primer created a look that really takes away from the piece. You might create a website and share your art and receive no sales, or share a video of your process on social media and receive very little engagement. These are all things that I have experienced, and they're all teaching me patience. While these experiences can be really disappointing, I'm learning to smile, be grateful for the effort that I'm putting in, recognize where I'm at on my journey, and then just move along to the next step. My mantra has become, nothing is wasted. The time, energy, and resources spent teach me lessons, if nothing else. And those lessons, if listened to and integrated, will contribute greatly to my long-term success. And so I'm determined to rewrite the story in my mind that tells me that time is running out. I want to enjoy the pace and the peace of painting in nature, rather than focusing solely on where my actions are taking me. Developing patience has been absolutely essential in my journey as an artist. The truth is that I really, really want to support myself financially with my art. I don't know if I've ever wanted anything as much as I want this. It feels really important for me, but I'm still learning and it's taking more time than I'd like. I think we can all relate to the notion of wanting success like yesterday. But these things don't typically happen on our own timeline. We have to be realistic and also patient. Anyways, I hope some of this resonated for you. I hope you take something away from this video. Thank you so much for listening. I'm happy you're here. And if you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up.